It's Monday, January 5th, 2026. It's 4:43 p.m. about 15 or 20 minutes before sunset. Pretty cloudy out. So let me see what the temperature is. It says it's 57. Air temperature, water temp's about 60. Humidity's up in the 80% range right now. So that's Mesa Lane Beach on the left at 6.5 miles. With La Conchita Beach at 22.7 in the hazy background there. Tide's much lower than it was at lunchtime today. I think it was going out near about a 1.7, minus 1.7 tide. It's about as low as it gets around here. You can see a lot of rocks here out to the right probably. Boat heading into the harbor there. Typical real low horizon there at Mesa. There's the spot. That spot there above the rock on the right is a little light colored spot. It's about 100-foot elevation, maybe 120 max at the top of it. It's beautiful down this way. I'm going to pan down there, down to the tree. Some nice clouds and stuff are coming in. It's supposed to rain again tonight. You can see the clouds there. Expect there's still somewhat of an inferior mirage, so that's Hogan there on the right at 17.8 miles. The trees are starting to become visible, a little bit less inferior mirage than there was at lunch, but it's obvious inferior mirage down there. The trees at 280-foot elevation, 30.6 miles. The grove up to the left, up the ridge to the left is 320 foot, approximately at the base of the trees there. Pretty clear as far as being able to see Hogan and such. That upward refraction is dropping all that coastline behind there, especially over the warmer land back there. So there's Houchin and Conejo Mountain in the sunshine back there. Houchin's about 17 miles, Conejo Mountain 51 miles, 1,800-foot elevation. Pesky Ridge never below the horizon, with Platform Henry on the left, 16.8 miles. The Pesky Ridge right in the center there. You can see the low spot below the north peak of Saddle Peak in the background there. So Pesky Ridge about 900 to 1,000 foot elevation at 50 miles. Saddle Peak back there 72 miles, 2789 foot elevation above Malibu. Looks like it's in the sun down there. Kind of pretty. Some houses on the ridge there. That low spot's I think about, like between the houses there and the tree, somewhere in there. Tree covered ridge right there where that bird is. That's pretty nice looking back there. Getting some detail with this sunset. Sometimes you can see the towers on the south peak of Saddle Peak there. Looking there, that's, I think that flat covered ridge there peak is Ballard Peak. I'm not 100% sure about that. Across here to Hill House, 14.6 miles. Platform A, Platform B, and C. with an inferior mirage clearly at the base there. Pretty obvious. Nice air clarity right in there right now. Not too much heat shimmer either. I'm going to go past La Jolla, Clark's Peak back there. The dome's above the Naval Air Station down there. Magoo Peak, 1,260 foot elevation, 50 miles with obvious upward refraction, inferior mirage hiding all the land out here, the low-lying land out toward Port Hueneme and beyond to the Naval Air Station out there just before Magoo Rock. Yeah, it's kind of a nice evening, cold. So there's your upper 4. Lower 3 with some nice clouds in the background. And just zoom back out here. Okay, over and out. Short one.